It appeared in James Joyce's Ulysses, a good puzzle would be to cross Dublin without passing a pub. And that set a few people thinking. And then somebody actually developed an algorithm, he said, pretending he knew what that was, a mapping algorithm to see if the puzzle could be beaten. It came up with a workable route. And now a gentleman is taking that particular challenge to a new level, trying to find out if it's possible to walk across Ireland, the length of Ireland, from Mizzen to Malin Head without passing a pub. And he's documenting his journey on the way. His name is David Blackmore. He's on the phone now. How are you getting on with this, Dave?
Not too bad. Ups and downs, but still plugging away.
I just actually mentioned you. I didn't know who you were, but I was aware of what you were doing, and I mentioned it in passing the other day, so we thought we'd give you a shout for a chat. I mean, you're literally trying to walk on foot the length of Ireland, but using a route that means you at no time pass a pub.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm attempting to do.
And we should mention straight up that this is actually, you're not completely insane. This is for a good cause. The Irish Guide Dogs for the Blind will be benefiting from this. And you see, if you're setting out, how much advance information do you need to have before you sort of venture into a town? And or presumably circumnavigate a town. But how do you know whether or not there's going to be a pub? Like, you know.
Well, I did do a bit of research before I came over, so I spent about a week kind of mapping out the route using Google Street View and aerial photographs. But like that information's 2009, 2010, so it's a little bit out of date. So there have been a few unexpected pubs along the way. I've had a detour around.
It's just a funny mental image of anybody kind of going, oh no, there's a pub!
Yeah.
Wait, who put that pub there?
Well, the other day I came around a corner and there wasn't supposed to be a pub, and it looked like a new build, and then there was this woman outside a graveyard, and she just turned around and she says, there's a physical impossibility what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, when I heard about it, I actually thought that too. I don't think that can be done. How hard are you finding it?
I'm finding it hard. It's not, the walking's hard. If you decide to avoid pubs, essentially, in a way, you are kind of cutting yourself off from a lot of civilization. So you can't really go into towns to resupply and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I've got this really big bag, weighs about 35 kilos, with food and camping equipment in it.
And presumably you're going cross-country with this for times. Have you had any altercations with farmers wondering what a guy with a big bag is doing on their land?
Well, yeah, the other night actually I wasn't feeling too well, so like ordinarily I would ask their permission, but I wasn't feeling too good, so I just kind of hid in this field, and the next morning the farmer came up, but he'd heard about it, so he was alright about it.
Alright, well you were lucky then.
And I have to say, a lot of the farmers, I've been astounded by the kind of generosity and kindness of the people I've met along the way, yeah.
That's good. Have you had any curious, sort of any attention from the Garda Síochána or at any stage along the way?
No, would you believe I haven't passed one Garda station the whole time.
Okay.
Which is a bit odd. I haven't had any. That was a concern of mine.
I would have thought so, yeah, because, I mean, I'm not saying that it's their job. They, if they see someone that looks a bit out of the ordinary, they stop the person and question them. I just think it's one of those things. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to walk the length of Ireland without passing a pub. Right.
What do you know? Well, yeah, sure. I think on the second night, I ended up in Bantry, and I planned to be the other side of Bantry, but by the time I got to Bantry, I hadn't got the energy to kind of bypass the pubs, so I was trying to find somewhere to sleep, and I ended up sleeping in a priest from Garden. But
a priest from Garden?
Yeah, I don't think they let me. I obviously asked, but I don't think they believed that what I was doing. I think they thought I was homeless or making up stories.
Yeah. Well, at least you're managing. You've got a tent with you, right?
Yeah, I do. I've got a bivouac, which is what the army sleeping in. I've got a tarpaulin that goes up above it. So that's what I've been sleeping in.
Okay. So you're still down in the south. I mean, what's your projected kind of progress now, given what you've experienced so far? I imagine you've had to revise that a little, have you?
Yeah, it's been the terrain down this part of the world. It's quite kind of hilly and mountainy, so it's been uphill. So I think, I'm a lecturer as well, and I'm supposed to be teaching on the 30th of August for 2 days, but I think I can probably get out of that. I reckon 4 weeks is probably, so 3 more weeks is probably a realistic.
Okay.
I'm trying to walk about 21 miles a day, but some days you walk more and some days you walk less.
Okay, well, look, we wish you all the best with it. I know you've not been feeling well today, so thanks very much for taking the time to take our call. What is it? Is it your tummy or what?
Yeah, I think I caught some kind of bug, and it's just the walking and you get quite dehydrated. It's just all right. Combination of a number of things.
Okay, well, if people want to get involved and contribute, this is the raise funds, obviously, for the Irish Guide does for the blind, as I said. What should they do?
If you just go to one of the search engines and type in David Blackmore Walk, there's a charity page. It's on mycharity.ie. It comes up, and they can donate money through that.
Cool. And they can also follow your Twitter documenting of the trip. That's D Blackmore, at D Blackmore tweet, right?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Okay, well, I wish you all the best with it, David. It's crazy, but it's for a good cause, and it's an interesting experiment, and hopefully you'll find that route and be back in civilization in time to resume your actual day job. That's David Blackmore. Thanks a million. All the best.
Thanks very much.
That's David Blackmore trying to traverse the land without passing a pub. Can it be done? I remain sceptical, I've got to be honest, but fair play to him. Back after the break.